that Yemoja. So if she sends someone into that Riptide, a Wheelix can pull them out of that, and that's not really on their team's control. It's all going to be up to Draco Marino and hoping that he's not going to troll his teammates.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to watch to make sure that Draco Marino doesn't...
A little quiet on this Nike so far. We haven't really seen anyone get even remotely low. Look at this wraparound here in the mid lane. Papis might be in trouble.
As Dineshaw is going to get blown up by Chekio as he is going to get the first blood. Welcome to the SCC as Alka's trying to get a pull out, but Marcus says, I have a shield. I'm going to make sure you stay there, but unfortunately he gets pushed back through the Riptide. Marcus is trying to find something onto Alka. The ultimate is
going to help out, but what an interesting build that we're seeing here from this Scylla. As hold on a moment, a fight around this blue buff as Alka is forced to jump out. They're going so deep onto this Awilix, and down she goes, but the waves are up and down they go.
Well, Froizen is now the next target as Chekio takes him. Dino Shaw was plucked. Dino Shaw is running away, but Dino Shaw will inevitably fall to Marcus as that is now 3 kills for the price of none. Lane Surfers are not looking so hot. Welcome to the SCC, like I said earlier, because this is the play that we're used to.
I doubt that either of those characters are going to fall down, and as we saw, it wasn't a 1v1 that caused all the players to fall down there, but look here, Blinken from Dino, the fight begins!
As look at that, the Nike ultimate used, Alka used his ultimate, Dino Shaw used his as well, but Warchi going into the tower, the mitigations might help him as he picks up one. The apple from Stefan, not gonna connect, but look who just came in. Amaterasu into the back, is gonna stun 2. Draco looking a little bit weak, and Alka looking a little bit weaker, as Warchi will pick him up. That's an unofficial double, as Froizen, look at him, he's trying to go away as fast as possible, but Warchi is hitting all the autos, but Creed will pick him up. Chekio throwing over a crush to try to get some more damage, but look at the healing that Yemoja will be able to do. Draco is a walking fountain, not quite yet, but he is going to be able to heal his team back up so they can successfully get this Gold Fury. Papis 7, Lane Surfers 0 at 12 minutes in.
With this Gold Fury, it's going to be a lot more than that in terms of the gold lead, but Marcus might be the one getting caught out here as Creed nearly gets taken down by the shot over the wall from Stefan. Nice job there by Papis to secure that Pyromancer. So while they were wasting all that time trying to put damage onto Chekio, other side of the map, looks like that Pyro goes straight on down.
Chekio having to burn the beats because the Dazzling Offensive was used, but Froizen is now in a bad place as Froizen falls to Chekio saying, not today, as Dino Shaw is ripping into the back line, trying to get something out of nothing, but Stefan will pick up Marcus as that first kill, but Curve using the Aegis to try to stay alive, Crush coming out onto Dine, Dine is still alive, Curve is still alive, as there goes the dive for Chekio. Chekio's going to be able to get Curve, Dino Shaw still looking to stay alive as there he finally falls, Chekio getting that double kill, and is now on a rampage. But all while that was happening, Alka stealing away that speed buff, making sure that he gets
CC big leagues.
Yeah, Papis have been kind of running this game and making sure that everything goes their favor. And Chekio gonna go ahead and try to look for the Discordia. He does hit the Discordia. Stefan looking weak. The Rend coming out will hit as Marcus picks up Stefan. And that just seems to be the nature of this game. Just a lot of damage coming out from Chekio and then someone clearing it out. But Marcus is gonna get pulled back in from Alka, excuse me, as there goes the stun. Marcus is now going to be locked down. The Rend coming out, but Froizen doesn't care about the tower that's there, as Alka's able to pick up Marcus. That's their second kill of the game. They might be able to get this tier 1 tower, but Warchi is here to help, to try to see if he can get something, as Warchi gets pushed into a wonderful team. It's Curve getting some damage taken to him as he's going to get pulled, but no, the beads coming out, perfect timing. Dash coming out, the slow, as Creed is on a killing spree picking up Curve, as there's a huge crush as Warchi picks up the double kill. That crush from Chekio, you want to talk about damage, that's a lot of damage.
That certainly was a lot of damage, but this Fire Giant is going to be feeling the brunt of all that damage coming up next for Papis on the board. They should be able to shred through this one relatively quickly, of course. We are still 20 or so minutes in this game, so it's not going to go down as fast as you would think, but a nice fleek from Alka to try and kite away from Creed as he's trying to wrap around one more time, trying to just make something happen around this Fire Giant to distract and slow down the damage here from Papis, but it's not going to be enough as the crush is prepped right on this Fire Giant, and down it goes. And
You know, he tried to get in there and he tried to get something to work for him, but unfortunately, Creed was not going to let that happen, and Alka is trying to run away with the rest of his life. His beads and blinker down, the ult used, but Warchi is on a rampage. It does not matter. This left-hand side tier 2 might be the next call because all of them have the Fire Giant, but Creed is going to go ahead and back, probably look to get some more items online, but Warchi, this Froiza was also getting a little bit of a taste of those autos, almost going down to half health. As look, a beautiful pluck. Alka will fall to Warchi. A great pluck from Creed, and now the tier 2 tower on the right-hand side will be the call. Papis are running this game, a huge gold lead. Looks to be about, like, I would say 1,400, 1,200, somewhere around there. 12,000, excuse me.
Because they're just able to shred through these towers. Warchi hitting that level 20 mark, and so is Creed. And look at the number of little health bars he has on that Sobek, and the walls come out to zone away members of Lane Surfers from that Phoenix. But at the same time, Freudian is dropping the ultimate to continue the zone, and yet the Phoenix still falls.
Dazzling Offensive was used. Marcus is going to be there to slow down everybody as Chikio is on a double kill. Marcus picks up Dino Shaw. The Titan seems to be their next target because Marcus is unstoppable. Mr. Stefan will fall. That's a triple kill for Chekio. Papis are going to take this one. Alka can't do anything but just sit there, watch, get stunned as Papis take the Titan, and Papis take game 1.
I think it's significantly better than the one that we saw before. They've got some direction. They've got the Kama and Circuit to deal with the enemy's backline. The Terra is there to help peel out the Cuckoo and the Hu Yi. At the same time, though, Poppy's draft is all around very solid, but the one thing that they're missing here is that solid mage. And they've got the Kronos instead, and Chekio is going to be the one piloting it. So, of course, Chekio in the last game really impressed me. So I wouldn't be shocked to have my tides turned on this one and see that the Lane Surfers, you know, they might be able to fight back a little bit, but still the Papis for me.
Yeah, I think the Papis, I agree with that, but Chekio on this Kronos, I was
that matchup is that both sides have some pretty decent sustain. You know, once Camazotz gets more levels onto that jump and the bats, it's going to be good for him. But look at this. It's going to be target onto the Sobek as Creed's trying to dash away. But Freudian with the first blood able to start the game off strong for the Lane Surfers.
Lane Surfers, that's exactly what they said that you
blue buff, and it also didn't go their way. So finally, we're seeing the Lane Surfers kind of play up to the margin that they're supposed to be at for an SCC team.
Well, 4 members are there. Marcus is there. Marcus is going to get stunned and locked down as the Tix might be able to do it as the taunt happens. As Alka picks him up. A huge ultimate from Mr. Stefan as Warchi is over there on the left-hand side trying to get Jing Wei as Warchi. Look at him. He's looking low. He's looking low. The suns will drop. The bees will come out. It does not matter. Mr. Stefan will pick him up. Dinosaur trying to get something as Chekio is going to go into the rewind. Try to see if he can pick up Alka, but huge play from the Lane Surfers as Lane Surfers now are in the lead. Completely different. We're eating our words from our analysis.
For the Papis, and they've been doing a great job to just stay in this as much as possible.
I think it would behoove us, but I'm going to hold my thought as Marcus is going to go ahead and go in. And he's not going to be able to do too much after that because he's looking a little bit weak. As Chekio picks up one, Marcus is able to speed away from the whirlwind. The Papis will pick up that first blood, and now the gold is in their favor by about 200. But I think we have to talk about the fact that the Papis are a later game team comp, right? They have a Sobek, they have a Jingwei.
In those explosive bolts, and the more levels you get in it, the more crit chance you have. So no big deal over there, but a big deal is going to be that ultimate onto Creed as Alka is forced to get away.
Alka started the Fire Giant, which caused him to take a damage, and so Marcus will clean it up. Curve and Dinosaur, recognizing that there were some people over on the right-hand side, might have looked to start the Gold Fury, but they elect not to do so. Freudian, having no mana, is going to have to back. So that was a great heads-up play from the Papis, recognizing that Alka was not in the place where he needed to be, and they're going to be able to get a tower out of this and a speed buff, a successful invade and a successful push from the Papis.
Not only that, but they stole away the blue buff too, so this poor Camazotz has been having such a rough time in lane versus this Sobek is going to have an even rougher one. But look at this, they're grouping up now around the Pyromancer, and I don't know if Freudian can do a thing about it. He's got the bat out of hell, so he can come dashing through in the skies, but it's going to be up to Creed to keep this one safe, and it looks like safety was their #1 concern.
Well, Freudian coming in with the bat out of Hells, and the Terra's Blessing is able to help him with a heal. Look at this. Draco is in the back looking at him, but big ultimate, swinging and missing. But Chekio, talking about swinging and missing, is going to fall to Mr. Stefan. Freudian is now just trying to tank up as much damage onto Draco. He's able to get a little bit of a heal off, waiting for the rest of his team. Orchi was looking to see if he might engage.
So as much as Orchi wanted to go in on that one, he just could not. But look at this, he walks straight into Curve and popped the beats just a little bit early, so the up down from Curve is going to be good, but the airstrike is going to get him away, but it's not going to be enough to save him from the volcanic lightning.
Yeah, Curve just falling. Alka is now seems to be the next target. Creed is here from the right-hand side of the map. He is just looking for someone, anyone, but he's not going to be able to get too much out of it. But I think they were looking to maybe set up for a Gold Fury, but can't do too much now with that. But a great heads-up play again by the Papis, recognizing that they were just out of position. It seems like that seems is the theme of these games. Lane Surfers, one member's out of position, Papis clean it up.
Seems to be the case here, and Creed might be looking to make that happen, but the damage is going on to Marcus. They're forced to leash this Gold Fury as Freudian is the only one up there and gets blown up.
Bat Out of Hell's was not expended, I do not believe. No, it was not, but he was trying to get it off with this, not able to within the nick of time. Mr. Stefan getting get poked out, the beats being plopped as well. Gold Fury will likely fall to the favor of the Papis, but Alka is in the back. Maybe looking for a steal. He's going to get rooted. Alka's going to get blown up by Marcus, Dinosaur, and Stefan. Only people left. So that's a free Gold Fury for the Papis.
Creed is so slow, but that ultimate actually does hit off onto Draco Marino, but Stefan might get slowed down by the Kappas. Not going to be good enough yet. Marcus is trying to get through there without stepping the tornado. He does go straight into it, but actually ends up taking him down. Now Dine is stuck between a few, but Curve is actually able to pick up one, and Dine makes it out alive.
Dine's going to heal up in the back, trying to make sure that he doesn't get any sort of pressure from Marcus. But speaking of pressure, the Tier 2 tower will be aggressed on as Freudian blinks in on the Chekio. Chekio has no mana, so he can't do too much about it. He's going to dash in. He's going to try to get away. Bat Out of Hell will use 1 swipe, 2 swipe, 3 swipe. The perfect pluck just off the mark is going to hit, but it was just off, as now that is a good unit rather than as 5 individuals that the lane surfers seem to be playing, even though the lane surfers had a little bit of life in them in the early game.
Oh yeah, Marcus was doing a whole lot of work to help out Freudian in this solo lane at the very beginning, but now Freudian is the target. Nice chunk there to actually immune the stun, but it might not save his life. No Bat Out of Hell for him, and Chekio takes him down, leaving a puddle in his wake, and his tower is certainly going to crumble down.
He has now made an appearance. Curve, trying to throw out a ricochet, not going to hit anybody, but Dinosaur a little bit in a bad place, but even in worse place is Freudian. Freudian is going to be able to use the Bat Out of Hell to get out, but Marcus getting taunted. Bat Out of Hell being used. Marcus will fall to Alka as a shutdown occurs. Curve falls onto Chekio. Chekio is here with not too much mana. Speaking of that, Warchi will go ahead and clean up Dinosaur. Warchi might be able to clean up Alka and himself, but Warchi's going to go away as Chekio gets him. But look at how his health is. Warchi is one shot, but the perfect amount of lifesteal able to help him out. This might be a free Phoenix for the Papis.
I don't see any way they can defend it. Freudian's getting zoned out so well by Creed. This Croc is unstoppable, but are they going to be going for the end here? This has to be a little premature, as I don't think they have the damage for it, but Draco Marino is taking it as much as possible.
He's taking as much as possible, but the big damage, Warchi is going to fall. He's going to try to do as much. Chekio doing some damage. He will fall. Draco will fall. So Chekio recognizing that he can't do anything anymore. But it was a good heads-up play. Creed's just been, doing solo lane things, trying to kill Freudian. He's going to go ahead and pluck him. The mystical male, trying to see if he can kill him, and he finally does fall. As Freudian does die, but...
misclicked that one, but look over here by the speed buff. A bit of an engagement onto Freudian as he's forced to run away, but there's no way that he can outrun this Pele. Double blink expended for both of them, so because Marcus with that speed buff and the volcanic rush, they're going to be able to keep up and take him down, which means now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Fire Giant. And normally we see a dance around this big boy, but today the Papis, with their determination and their lead, are able to take this one down with no course of action from the lane surfers to defend.
Yeah, there's nothing that they can do because they expended a lot of their ultimates specifically for that Primal Fury. So that's going to be an easy Fire Giant for the Papis. And you want to talk about easy, this could be an easy right-hand side Phoenix as well. Titan's still pressured a little bit on that health because the Phoenix hasn't spawned to help him heal up as much. Currently, Creed is just trying to dance around this Phoenix to see if he can get something out of nothing but a big blink out of Dinosaur. Dinosaur trying to get something, but a big ultimate almost missed, but does hit Creed. Warchi picks up Dinosaur. Marcus picks up Alka. Chekio is in the back looking at the Stefan. Stefan falls to Warchi. That's a double kill for him. Curve is the only one that's currently left, as he will get the Aegis. Look at that. Frozen has spawned. Triple kill for Warchi. This could be the end that they're wanting, as they are going to set their eyes on the Titan. Bat out of Hell is gone. The Titan is gone as well. Papis picking up game 2. Papis beating the Lane Surfers.
That was an insane turn of events there.